Welcome to this video walkthrough of our 2010 BK Grosvenor. It's a 37 by 12 two bed. It's got double glazing, gas central heating, and it's priced at $19,945. As always, I'm going to have a quick look around, show you the condition and layout and things like that, see if there's anything to point out, anything to make you aware of. As always, it's free delivery within 100 miles to private land, following an access check, gas, water, electric testing, 3-month warranty. Lots of bits and pieces we can do. A few bits we'll do for free, a few bits we might charge for, like carpets if necessary and you want them done. But it's all a discussion and something we can do here. So have a look. If you've got any questions, then let us know. So we're in the front end here, as you can see, we've got this fitted L-shaped sofa here. It is, I think it's fitted, the backs are fitted, but I mean it's sort of a sofa style seating, as you can see. We've got vinyl flooring in the living area here, which goes through the kitchen to the hallway. Electric fire on my left hand side, and then coming over here we've got the TV unit. Sun stained a little bit on the top just because the wood's there right by the windows, and so the wood has just become a little bit stained on the top, but I mean it's barely noticeable, to be honest. A couple of blown edges here and there on the unit, but generally speaking all fairly decent. Little coffee table in the middle, and then spinning around you can see that that seating area again, and looking over towards our kitchen and dining area there, we've got a freestanding dining table and chairs. So you can see with this sofa the upholstery looks to be fairly decent condition, so nothing too much to worry about there. Spin around here and give you a look around. You've got a couple of different colour wallboards. We've got sort of two-tone look in here, so we've got the grey-brown colour on the right-hand side, and then we've got the more magnolia type normal wallboard. So that grey-brown, more brown I suppose, wallboard on the right then matches in with the curtains quite nicely. You've got pelmets around the tops of the windows in here, which all matches the fabric of the sofa. So it's all quite a nice tied-in Caravan, really. Nice model. So as I say, dining table there with 4 chairs. Wood table, wood chairs with the sort of fake leather seats, and then coming over towards our kitchen, we've got a fridge freezer on the right hand side there. It's a freestanding one, probably had an integrated one originally, but they often get removed once people have to change them. Had a bit of damage on the door, looks like, probably fallen over at one point, so a little bit of damage on the door there. But I mean we'll test that, and if it's all working then obviously it can stay in here. If you want to replace it, put a new one in for yourselves, then that's obviously absolutely fine. Looking at the kitchen walls, again you've got that sort of feature wall there by the hob of the brownie coloured wallboards that are in the living room, and then the other ones are magnolia. With it being a Caravan, obviously there's going to be a bit of delamination, as you find in a lot of Caravans. Bit of it on the doors here, on the couple here. Those two I noticed. The rest of them seem to be okay, but there are a couple of them, and probably same in the bedroom. So that's always something I highlight in our videos. Kind of to be expected if you've seen any of them recently. Gas hob and oven there, and then you've got an integrated microwave as well. Little glass cabinet unit in the corner with some storage, which is nice, and then you can see our gas radiator, which is by the dining table. That is the radiator that supplies the living room area as well. So it's a long radiator that goes from the left, you can see there, so all the way along underneath that window. So you've got that gas radiator for the living area, plus then your electric fire as well. One exterior door for the Caravan, which enters here on our right hand side. Opposite that, we've got this storage area, which is really good storage in the hallway, to be honest. You don't often get a decent cupboard like that in the hallway. As you can see, a double door on there, some pegs and hooks and things and shelves in there. I think they've fitted some wood trims to the front of this. It's got glass in here, but then I think it's possibly been delaminating a bit in places. So they've put those wood trims on there, so they could be painted, maybe it might stand out a bit less. But there we go. So walking through the hallway, we've got a little door on the right hand side here, which is where our Worcester 24i Junior boiler is, and then coming to the rear of the Caravan for our main bedroom. we can find that the wardrobe doors, I think they came off unfortunately during transit. Bit of damage to the wardrobe side here, unfortunately. They're pretty big heavy doors, and if they're not secured properly, they can come off their hinges, so they just need refitting and just a bit of edging done on the wardrobe there. So that's all fine for us to do, not a problem at all. But as you can see, lots of storage above the bed there. You've got a couple of shelves and a couple of cupboards, plus your bedside stuff as well. The bed is a lift up bed. Let me see if I can do that with one arm. Yep, so as you can see, there's an extra door in there. That is probably from the fridge freezer actually, so if you wanted to turn it back into an integrated appliance, you could fit that on the wall, back in the kitchen. We've got a lift up bed there, which is storage underneath, which is nice. If I come down to this corner, and we can spin around a bit to see the substantial wardrobe storage there as well. Coming over to this side of the caravan, and we have got our ensuite toilet. So it's a nice looking bathroom there, a toilet room really, there with a nice bowl shaped sink, cupboards around it, and then our toilet. As I mentioned about the doors, you do have a bit of delamination on, I'm expecting, yeah, so the wardrobe doors is just the same material really, so it's going to happen, but a little bit of delamination there. Coming back to the hallway and turning immediately to our right hand side, we've got our twin room. Fairly standard in here. You've got beds, obviously, then you've got your cupboards above and shelves, bedside table, and then spinning round we've got our wardrobe unit, shelving, and little mirror and gas radiator. Back out into the hallway, and straight opposite us is our bathroom. Same style as the ensuite, with the white sanitary ware, with the toilet there, sink, the bowl shaped sink, and then our shower unit. It's a 50 sliding door, 50-50 sliding door, so as you can see, slides back to halfway, but the shower enclosure there is a good size. So that is the inside of our BK Grosvenor, and I am now going to have a look on the outside. Here we are then outside the BK Grosvenor. We're just having a quick look around, see if there's anything to write home about out here. You've got some good domestic style gutters and downpipes around the outside, so that's going to take your rainwater away quite nicely. No damage down the offside to write home about. Like I say, I do mention to you if there's any serious damage. I mean, the odd lump and bump here and there I don't tend to point out because it is obviously a second-hand caravan, but anything worth noting I'll tell you about. Got a couple of holes on the top there. That I believe is just where they've had the TV aerial fitted, so they can just be filled in. Little block on the back there where the gas regulator's been fitted. And then down our door side, all looks pretty clean here as well. Chassis will be not an issue at all because it is galvanised. So that is a galvanised chassis, so nothing to worry about with the chassis. And then back to the front of the caravan. So that is our BK Grosvenor from 2010. It's a 37 by 12 two bed. It's 37 foot I reckon, plus that bit on the side just to say, so it's more like 38 really, plus a bit of the overhang. So like a lot of caravans, it's probably bigger than it says it is. But any queries at all, let us know. But 2010 BK Grosvenor, 37 by 12 two bed, double glazed, gas centrally heated, and it's 19945. Thanks.